we're back, boy.
Welcome everybody to the 24th episode of Caught in Chaos Season 2. And
Russian edition.
we took a break last week, but we are back.
We had to, man.
So as usual, thank you very much for joining in. And if you're joining in us on Clubhouse, then we don't have anybody in Clubhouse yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, Andreas is already here. Welcome, Andreas, to the show.
Hey, Andreas.
And we have someone else as well.
Cool.
We don't know who that is, but
we're
hopefully
happy.
we will figure it out who that is. So if you are here and want to give us a shout out on the chat.
Give me a second. You continue.
It's actually taking a break last week was kind of good for our mental health as well. It gave us some perspective to come back this week, and this is
feel like complete shit when we do the show.
Yeah,
because just as a little bit peek behind the curtain, you know, our happy demeanor is only because we are done reading news items for a whole week. That's why we're happy doing this show. It's a catharsis of all the bullshit we had to slog through. No, it is infuriating keeping up with the news.
Yeah,
it is so painful.
Like it's something like we try to refrain from.
Yeah.
And then for this show, like for the purpose of this show, we had to stay updated.
Yeah,
and
thank you for coming up with that concept, by the way.
By the way, I think two of us are the most up-to-date guys in Vienna.
In the comedy scene?
Yeah.
For sure.
Like the amount of news that we know that happen around the world, I don't think anybody in Vienna knows.
It's sickening. It's sickening. Honestly, the Bureau of Foreign Relations should fucking hire us as a brain trust. You know? Well, don't trust that brain, but you know.
Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's before going into the news, we had a fantastic show on Friday.
God damn it, we pulled off the miracle that we have been hunting for a year now.
Yes.
Which was, let's say it what it is, a perfect Zoom show.
Yes.
Not a perfect show, but a perfect Zoom show.
I don't think there will ever be such a show. And that goes out without saying anything. Like that's like so far, I think that's the best show I have been.
Oh, dude, I felt like $1 million after that show. I was like, oh my God, I want to do this again.
Yeah.
You know, like I never had that feeling with a Zoom show before, where like genuinely was like, oh, I could keep doing that. You know, like no, it was always like again, like somebody who takes normally takes like a more addictive substance.
Yeah.
I don't want to get flagged for the first 10 minutes by the algorithm. After 10 minutes, we can say the real words. But and then obviously, you know, you put up those Zoom shows, which are, you know, methadone. You know, like it's a good substitution, but it's not
it's
it's
pretty much like the only substitution for a live show.
But this Zoom show felt like really close to the real thing.
Yeah.
Like really close to the real
thing.
I
mean, Andreas is here, so Andreas was at the show. So if you wanna say anything about the show on the chat, please go ahead. So people who were not there at the show can understand the caliber that we bring to those Zoom shows. Because if some people, like I know the skepticism, like, you know, from the comedian side, from the comedy fan side, like, you know, everybody is saying that this is like, you know, doing a Zoom show is not as satisfying as the real in-person shows. We get it, and we know, like, you know, as comedians, this is something that, like, that's why we were very hesitant in the beginning. Like, we were like, nah, we're gonna hold into it. No,
and also, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it properly.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Like, either we do it right or we don't do it at all. That's one thing that.
Yeah, and like anything properly built in Austria, we let somebody else fail at it a few times so we can learn from their mistakes.
And that, like, you know, you never become the first. What do you call? Always be the second follower.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know.
Look at the trend. wait until other people have figured out the real bad stuff and then do it yourself.
Yeah. It's much more easier and it's much more.
It's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
It's just so much cheaper. Just from because we would have burned our audience with our first 2 shows would have been bad.
Yeah. Then it would have been shit.
Yeah, we would have had the same like stigma put on us than other Zoom shows have. So by not doing it, by being second in the door, we literally like had a body shield that like got hit by bullets, and then we dropped it to the side and we like picked up the mic and like, hey, dick jokes, you know.
But for those who missed the show or missed any of the 3 previous shows, don't worry, we are going to keep doing these Zoom shows even if the real shows like in-person shows return. We still because to be honest, even though with all those skepticism in the beginning, we started having fun in these Zoom shows. We started connecting with people in a more personal level.
And you get audience member you would never ever get otherwise.
Yeah, like we've been getting audience members from all across the world.
Yeah.
Like, like from...
We had some Polish people
from the US.
Drop in,
from Canada.
Yeah.
Like we've been...
Some Australians.
Australia.
Some Australians, yeah.
So we've
my
been...
next goal is to have somebody from like deep like Central Africa. That would be awesome. Like Uganda.
Yeah.
Like
That's
just
East Africa, by the way.
Whatever, man. At this point, you should know. I'm the geography champion.
Deep Central Africa, like Uganda. Like Uganda is East Africa.
Yeah. Or both of the Congos, I think those are actual Central Africa. Yeah.
There is Central Africa.
Yeah. So no, but having like a group of people join in from there would be hilarious.
Well, that's not gonna be a big deal. I can just talk to some of my people out there. Like it's like, yo, man, just join in that show. Like the only thing is I will have to pay for their tickets.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was alluring to a little bit.
So Andrea says, it was a really great show. The even more international character certainly adds to the charm. I still prefer live shows, but Zoom shows are nice too. Thank you very much.
By the way, does in your head because I respect it, but also in your head does constantly the song "Do the Hustle" play?
I'm all about that hustle, man.
Exactly.
Every song that has the word hustle is in my head. I'm all about that hustle, I'm a hustler.
Your favorite magazine is Hustler?
Yeah. If you don't know what hustler is, please Google.
Yeah.
So, let's go to the news, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is the news.
Don't let
News.
yesterday you said tomorrow. So just
News from around the world.
make
With Paul
come true.
and Malinda.
Do it.
Yeah, boy.
Before we go to news, Soreen is joining us on Clubhouse. Hey, welcome to the show, Soreen. I hope...
you can't see me. Cheers.
Like you can't see us, but if you would like to see our lovely faces, hop onto YouTube. It's on live, so you can also see us, how we are doing. So we can't bring you on stage because it's Clubhouse and this is a live podcast, so we can't bring you on stage. But we hope you hang out, and we're going to bring some news from all across the world, and we're just about to start the segment. So hang on there with us. You're going to enjoy this. So let's start with the usual, our coronavirus updates.
Yeah, Express edition, because
yes.
we
decided we are done with...
After this 1 week break, we were like, what do we hate most about our own show?
Talking about the coronavirus.
The thing that causes us to do this show.
So we're just gonna bring a quick recap of whatever happened last week. We're not gonna go into details or anything. This is just for information for you. So the main thing that everybody is now in Austria is the restrictions are gonna be lifted on the 19th of May.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet
I mean, at
little
least that's what
lies.
they say. Like, we've been hearing all these restrictions been lifting for a fucking 18 months now.
But this time they seem serious. You know, it's like that scene in the movie when the boyfriend has cheated on the girlfriend
Yeah.
twice or 3 times, and then he's in front of the house with the boombox. You know, like, honey, I'm serious this time. Believe me, you can come out. You can meet my parents. More than 4 people can join in one room. I promise.
And then you say the same, once a cheater, always a cheater. So now the thing is,
we need a new adaptation of Short People, but with Kurz.
yeah.
Kurz people got no reason. Kurz people got no reason. Kurz people got no reason
enough.
to leave.
So on the 19th, gastronomy, hotels, like tourism, cultural events and sports are coming back to life. So hopefully we will get back on the live stage. There are, like, as usual, there are certain uncertainties.
Certain uncertainties.
Exactly, there are certain uncertainties.
Please make that your first rap album title.
Certain
uncertainties. No, uncertainties or whatever. Whatever you said, it was fantastic.
So that's the problem. We also still don't know how exactly, like, they're gonna open this with strict measures, and like for now, obviously testing is going to be like you need to be definitely tested to go in.
Yeah.
And like probably if you're vaccinated, also this could be, if you're vaccinated you can go in as well.
Yeah,
But
if-
now the thing is, anyway.
Yeah.
On the 17th, schools are starting in like face-to-face classes, and from July, bars and clubs are supposed to be open.
We'll see.
Now, my question is, so far, nobody fucking said anything that's gonna happen between the 3rd to the 18th of May. It's like a hidden fucking message. Like,
no, you know what it is. It's like the purge.
It's kinda
it's like the purge.
Yeah.
You know, you can do whatever you want.
Like, you
for
figure it out.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's basically
Yeah.
you figure it out. Figure it
The
out.
cops get guns and they get to shoot you,
Yeah.
but you also get to do whatever you
Yeah.
want for those 14 days.
I mean, during the press conference, I was scrolling through their standard live updates.
Yeah.
I don't know if I read it correctly, but somewhere it said from the 3rd,
Mm-hmm.
the 24 hours stay-at-home order is ending.
Okay.
And from the 5th, the nighttime curfew is ending.
Ah.
So the problem is I can't verify this because I couldn't find it anywhere else afterwards.
Yeah,
like, it was just a live update and I just saw it and I'm like confused as fuck. What the fuck are we gonna do from the 3rd to 18th? Like, okay, 19th, things are gonna be open. What's gonna happen? So probably we will get to know more about this.
We will create a new wave and then it's gonna get locked down on the 19th again.
Like, talking about corona, what's going on the other side of the world, like India is facing like a terrible crisis at the moment. Like,
yeah.
the country doesn't have oxygen. The country can't accept any more people.
Yeah, it's literally out of breath.
Yeah,
India is out of breath.
literally out of breath. Like, we feel sorry for
For a nation that's all about meditation and doing the ohms, you know, that's a terrible thing. That's like a third of your pastime gone. Is breathing. It's fucked.
Should have thought better to keep yoga to yourself rather than selling it to white people.
They took all the breathing. And also, you know, fuck the British for never properly industrializing before they left. No, because fuck those guys.
Yeah, they took whatever they need.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
left the
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah. They're like, ooh, those Indian crown jewels, those look nice. What is that? The ruby of the West Nile or whatever crap they had. You know, they're like, no, we're taking that shit with us.
The thing is, like, the new Indian variant is double mutated.
This
Go-
is not even my final
go-
form. What
go-
is this, Dragon Ball?
Yeah, it's double mutated. Like, it's go big or go home. And Sri Lanka also has its own variant. You see, like, when India comes with a variant, Sri Lanka is never gonna go like try to get second to it. Like Sri
It's
Lanka
like
is
fucking bubble tea, you know? Like the Koreans invented it and then everybody needed to do bubble tea.
like it's like, oh, you're from South Asia, you got that Indian variant. No, motherfucker, I have my own Sri Lankan
Yeah.
variant. Don't compare us with the Indians. Like, no.
We have a way cooler one.
So the new Sri Lankan strain
Yeah.
can actually be airborne for 60 fucking minutes. So far, I think that's the longest lasting. I don't know about the rest of the variants, but this apparently seems to be like
Yeah,
shit.
It will last a full Meatloaf album. I would do anything for love, but I won't cough that. No, but seriously, 60 minutes. You know what they say about Sri Lankan men, apparently.
Yeah.
It's true, you know? Even the viruses last
Last long.
longer. This is like nature's Viagra, you know? Like,
Welcome to the tropics.
hey, we got all those cool diseases that the West Europeans have, just turbocharged.
So that's
Dengue fever, more like Genghis Khan fever.
more news coming from Spain, like in Mallorca.
Yay.
A man has been.
Oh, sorry. You told me that story before we started because we normally hang out before the show and compare notes, and it is just the clearest sign of like you know, a demonic possession, like when in the Middle Ages somebody said like somebody is possessed by a demon, you know. They didn't have like the realization, oh, it's a bacteria or virus just making his brain swell. But this dude is like the modern equivalent of that.
So a person was arrested in Mallorca for infecting 22 people single-handedly with coronavirus.
High score.
And this motherfucker
Deliberately.
Yeah.
Very important.
This motherfucker had a 40-degree fever and still went to work and started coughing loudly and started yelling, I'm gonna give you all the coronavirus.
Wait. Is he Spanish?
This I don't know.
Because
I'm
if he's
pretty
Spanish, I mean, yelling loudly, if it was from a Spanish news source, that guy must have been really yelling. Like 120 decibel. Because
Because he's also having a 40 fucking degrees.
exactly.
fever.
I mean, what fucking lung capacity does that dude have? You know? Like, it's a pulmonary disease. He has 40 degrees fever and he's still able to yell loudly.
That's more likely the latest suicidal attempt or like I don't know, like I don't know what the dude was thinking anyway. Like I don't know how much.
Again, he wasn't thinking. He had 40-degree fever. He has clearly is in a like a fever days. Like
also,
dude, I had 40.7, I think was the highest I ever got.
last week I was having problems because I think I was having hypothermia. Like my temperature went lower.
Okay.
Like it was 34 degrees or something. Yeah, like it was 34 degrees. I was like, holy shit! Like that means I'm 2 degrees below
What you're supposed to be. Yeah.
I'm like, and the worst thing is like, you
Yeah,
know, when
that's-
you that's hypothermia, right?
Yeah. You know what the problem is here?
The worst
You're
thing is
just too cool, man.
yeah, I am. I know that. I know I'm too
I
cool.
always suspected it, but now it's true.
But the worst thing is, I don't know if you ever had hypothermia. It's the same kind of feeling when you have a fever. So unless you test the fucking temperature, you don't know if it is a fever.
I'm an
or-
Austrian kid. Of course I had
You had
hypothermia.
okay.
I fucking fell into a lake when I was 8 or something like that in autumn. So yeah, I had hypothermia, bitch. Is there even an 8-degree lake in Sri Lanka?
No.
Exactly. There's that would be like a murder mystery when somebody dies of hypothermia in Sri Lanka. Like, how did he manage to do that? Was he sleeping on a block of ice? Like, what is happening?
By the way, cheers, man.
Oh, cheers. I'm already halfway in.
Yeah, I was drinking my tea.
Yes.
Finally, yesterday, there was a party in Tyrol.
Tirol doing Tirol things
Tirol
again.
being doing Tyrolean things all this.
Tirol finally has completed its 1-year transformation to be the Florida of Austria.
Yeah. Burgenland, now we are safe. We don't make fun out of Burgenland anymore.
When we now see the title, Tyrolean man, ... we fucking know what's going on.
Exactly.
Some crazy shit is gonna follow.
But so there was a party happening in Ampas.
Yes.
In Tirol, with around 200 people.
Yeah.
Like not 50, not 25, not 75, between 150 to 200 people. And
that's a big party, man.
when
For
the-
Austria, that's a
big
giant party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coolest line was when the operation was going on, when the police
Operation.
when the police came
Yeah.
and when the police started arresting and dissolving the party, all these heavily drunk motherfuckers were fully cooperating.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No riot. This is the most Austrian reaction to
It's like,
doing a crime thing.
yes,
It's like,
we were partying, but officer, you caught us.
yeah.
Let us just
Let us just cooperate and you will get us off easily, right?
yeah.
And they're like, yes, okay.
We have another listener joining us on
nice.
Clubhouse. Welcome to the show, Sam. This is a weekly podcast, live podcast that we do on YouTube. We bring news from Austria and all around the world every Sunday and just make fun out of it. So
Yeah, if you want a high fidelity version of this, go over to YouTube.
on YouTube you can see our lovely faces. So
Yeah.
you're welcome to join in on YouTube as well.
How are the comments looking?
Andreas said die nächsten 2 Wochen werden.
The next 2
You
weeks
know
are critical.
what I have to say. Like,
It's the most. It's
It's the Austrian slogan of the new government. I mean, it's the OVP.
Should we make T-shirts?
Actually, that's a good idea. That could be some good merch.
Ja. Die nächsten 2 Wochen werden kritisch sein.
Yeah.
Oder the next 2 weeks are critical.
I'm going. No, in German. It's gonna be in German.
Oh, let's do it like a translation from like a
We're gonna design
like
it.
from a dictionary, and it says like sentence in brackets, and then it says that sentence.
We are
and
going
then,
to design this after this show.
And then under it says the English translation, and the English translation is just "go fuck yourself" or something like that.
So that's our coronavirus-related news.
Express edition, and we did well
Yes.
for the amount of bullshit we had to walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of walking, I have totally forgot about the news item that I quickly have to share with you because it makes me extremely angry.
Okay.
You know that Austria now has its we have our new health minister,
Oh yeah, the guy who wears sneakers, right?
Mückstein. Yeah, exactly. And that's the funny thing because apparently everybody has collective dementia. No, seriously. Like everybody forgot about like 2 very important things about politicians with sneakers.
Okay.
First of all, one of the most prominent Austrian right-wing politicians came into the parliament like a few years back, like 5-6 years, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 8, I'm not sure anymore. But a few years back, he came into parliament with sneakers that had tipped wings. Like giant
The
wings.
Supras. The
Huh?
old Supras.
Yeah, basically.
Those were Supras that had the wings.
Yeah. Crazy wings with the American flag like pattern
Yeah.
on it, I think. Like crazy ridiculous, you know? Because Mückstein was just wearing regular ass sneakers.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a doctor. He needs to be comfortable. I totally get why doctors and nurses wear Crocs because they are standing like 12 hours a day next to an old fart that's like passing into their face, you know? So I totally get why you want to be comfortable, and I know why he wants to wear sneakers, because every motherfucker who wears leather shoes in parliament, I fucking know that dude is never standing up in his life. There are no leather shoes that are as comfortable as really good sneakers. You can never, ever, ever tell me that. You can show me a
Yeah.
2,000 euro pair of leather shoes that are comfortable as hell, and then 80 euro sneakers on sale, and those are gonna be like clouds in comparison.
Yeah.
But so that was the first one. That was the right-wing one, yeah?
Okay.
But then the motherfuckers, I think in the 80s or 90s, I'm not sure anymore, but when the Green Party for the first time joined the German parliament, for one of the big hubbubs back then was that the head of the Green Party came in without a tie and with sneakers.
Okay.
So it has like it's an anti-establishment kind of like messaging that's now probably 40 to 50 years old. And people are still outraged by it. It's fucking sneakers, you assholes.
First of all, like, he's a doctor, man.
Yeah, I think that's also a point of it. Like, there's nothing to criticize about the dude, so they're sneakers. Yeah, they're dealing with him like they're dealing with a woman they don't like.
Yeah,
they're like just criticizing the looks.
I mean, come on, man. People will always find something to criticize about you, so just go do your thing.
No, and if it's just your sneakers, you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, do your thing so we can go back on stage. Anyway, so now actually, although with all this corona news, we still have some too sad news, but don't worry, we are coming to some fucking funny news afterwards.
Oh God, yes.
The first thing
this is a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah. So the first news coming from Iraq in Baghdad.
Oh Jesus Christ!
A COVID center caught fire because of an explosion of you said an oxygen tank or whatever?
Improperly stored oxygen tanks, which makes me think either they left a valve on and somebody was smoking. Because
motherfuckers, there's a whole country dying because of no oxygen, and now you motherfuckers are
burning it down willy-nilly. Like, I mean, you can always make oxygen. That's the fun thing about oxygen. You can just, what is it called?
Tell that to the Indians.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But you need clean water to get oxygen, and that's really hard to come by in India.
Definitely.
Have you seen the Ganges River?
When
how are people still bathing in that motherfucker?
Whenever you go to India, man, that's the first thing they say. Like, make sure that you get like proper bottled water and shit. Like, don't drink from the taps
and don't get
whatever.
the street bottles.
Yeah.
Because those are probably just tap water.
Yeah, filled in and like rebottled.
Yeah.
It's happening all over the place.
You know what a capping machine costs? Nothing. You know how much real bottled water costs? More.
So anyway, 22 people died, so thoughts and prayers goes there.
And the worst thing about it is most of them didn't die because of the fire
explosion,
itself.
They died because of the respiratory changing.
Yeah, because they needed to take them off the respirators because it's a COVID center. This is like, this is as tragic as like, a fire in a nursing home. Yeah. Like just the old people, I can't walk this fast. Like the wheelchair, the tires melt and that's how they can't go forward. Like, no, I'm trapped in the fire. Margaret, please.
I'm pretty sure they don't have Margarets in Baghdad, but yeah.
There's one Margaret.
Andrea says he's a doctor.
My Iraqi parents were real hippies in the 70s. They called me Margaret. Is that something? Is that a premise? Like a Afghani hipster who calls their kid Charles?
I don't know. I can't. I can't answer that. I'm not very. What do you say?
Knowledge.
Hip savvy. I would say.
Hip savvy. I mean, you're hip savvy in the bedroom, I heard.
Andrea says he's a doctor, but he's unfortunately not very smart. That's actually I can kind of. Like he has been. Like, I mean, the dude literally said vaccines don't go into your bloodstream because it's a muscular injection.
Yeah, that's the problem with interviewing a specialist. No, it's true. Like, if you ask an engineer, like, an intricate question, you will get a complicated answer. Mm-hmm. Because that's what his life is. Like, if somebody asks me, like, can you build me a good computer? I'm like, my first answer is yes. And then it's a 15-minute discussion, of what a good computer is. Yeah.
And I did watch most of the interview, and even with context, it's just super stupid statements.
Fair enough.
He's hard to like.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, he's not. He definitely already has a cult following of horny moms. No, dude is clear divorced mom bait.
Okay.
No, that chin and like everything else, he's like a dad who still works out, you know? Like a dad who hasn't given up on his wrestling career, basically.
I just saw one photo. I
Oh,
can't
dude is
really
built
read.
like a tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did my eyes just pop?
Yeah, your eyes popped real nice.
Another news
Must
coming
be
from,
because you're hip savvy.
another news coming from Indonesia, and probably most
Oh,
of y'all
fuck,
know.
yeah.
So
My worst fears about submarining.
yeah, like so Indonesia lost a submarine.
No, it lost a
Which-
fifth of its fleet.
Yeah, 20% of its fleet, like so,
of its submarine fleet. Just
like
got
so
fucked.
53 people died. Like from the government point of view, I don't know if the government was more.
I mean,
sad
the
about
air ran out in the tube
Yeah.
days ago, so
Yeah.
presumably they're dead.
Nah, they took out the wreckage and everything.
Oh, okay,
so,
all right.
Like it's cracked open, man.
Oh, okay.
Because of the pressure, like it was
Shit,
cracked open.
It just split up.
Yeah, it split.
Fuck.
So you can imagine how bad that pressure would have, like, I don't know. But anyway, like my question is, I don't know if the Indonesian government is actually sad about the people who died. Oh,
Losing
losing the
millions of military gear?
I mean, come on, like that Indonesia is like the third highest population in the world, right?
Can't be third, right? No, there's America.
Let's go.
No, because it's China, India,
Yeah, definitely China.
then
Indonesia.
the United States, I think. Brazil? Maybe? Brazil has a ton of people. They have like 240, right? Or
No,
something.
fourth United States and like
Yeah.
Indonesia.
And then
is
it's
the fourth.
already in Asia. Bam!
So United States is third and Indonesia is
More like
fourth.
Indonesia.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's good that we got those two news away from us.
Yeah, thank fuck.
And now coming to fun news.
Oh God, thank.
So the Wirecard has been
Austrian
taking your
success story, Wirecard.
those motherfuckers have been taking your money in plastic bags, man. Like now.
I mean, if it's dumb and it works, it's not dumb.
It has been going on for some years.
Years, literally years. They have been taking out money from the official building, and that way, like, diverting approximately, and that's honestly, in my opinion, quite a what is it called? Like a very rough estimate, 100 million euros.
Even bank robbers don't take money
They
in their fucking
discontinued the 500 bill. You know how many bill? That's 1,100,000 euro bills.
Fuck.
That's a fuck ton of bills. How much weight does a 100 euro bill weigh? Like a few grams?
Yeah.
Like 3-4 grams probably, something like that. Yeah. That's a lot. Those must be strong plastic bags, by the way. That was before the plastic bag ban. They had like the old strong ones.
Yeah. What?
They're made from the real material that like kills whales when they breathe it in. The good shit,
Speaking of like killing whales with plastic, like remember we talked about in the last episode about the Sri Lankan Air Force.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
So I was mistaken. I read the news afterwards. It was not so continuously. Swam to India and came back.
Whoa. Okay. So he just
it-
dipped in on the shore and then just went back.
Yeah,
Or?
yeah.
Whoa.
So
crazy
he just
motherfucker.
went in 28 hours. Or
What?
something like that. I don't know. Like continuously swam, and his only
Obstacle.
obstacle, like his only wish, and like after everything, like
Yeah.
he's like, I more than this medal that I just got for
Mm-hmm.
keep making a Guinness record, like please don't put plastic in the fucking ocean because
He has been running into a plastic bag.
like
and
a
stuff.
lot of fucking plastic bags were like getting like
And that's the biggest indictment that we fucked the planet.
Yeah, like-
Instead of dude swimming in the middle of the ocean is like, I wish there were less plastic bags out here.
Like his biggest obstacle was
Yeah.
plastic bags.
Not sharks. Like what else is deadly in
Nah,
the ocean there?
I mean, we don't have sharks.
Do you have
back
rape
home.
dolphins though?
We have dolphins, but not
Yeah,
rape.
every dolphin rapes.
Yeah.
So rape dolphins, you know, all of those motherfuckers. Like you have all those sea critters, and the biggest obstacle is
That's plastic.
humanity itself.
Yeah.
Is this part of modern storytelling? You know, because it used to be man versus nature, but now it's man versus man, or in this case, man versus man-made garbage. Is the biggest enemy in the next 50 years of Hollywood movies just gonna be a wave of trash coming our way, and we're like, no?
You know, in Sri Lanka, actually, people died because one of the garbage mountains slided
Collapsed?
through.
Yeah,
Because of a
fuck.
garbage slide.
A garbage slide.
People died because of that.
That's a shit way to die.
Man, getting fucking squashed by fucking garbage. Getting
Used
squashed by your own
Toshi-
shit.
Like a used Toshiba fridge comes through the roof. Oh my god! If that's your last image, is like a
Holy
like,
shit.
like
That's garbage.
like a crock pot that is broken in half coming down on you.
And when that happened, actually, like the guy who
Oh no, a Furby! No.
the guy who what do you do with garbage, like recycle?
What do you do with garbage?
Like,
What do you do with garbage? That is the eternal question, Malinda. That is true.
Like
Recycle. The funny. Oh.
so the guy who recycles garbage in Canada is actually a Sri Lankan. So he proposed like to build a plant in Sri Lanka to recycle garbage in Sri
Sure.
Lanka, and the politician who was in charge asked for 51% of that plant just to sign the document.
That's illegal. Probably.
Yeah, he said fuck off and he just left. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not, like, who the fuck would bring in his own money to invest and then give 51% to the
Well,
politician
no,
who did
because-
fucking nothing?
See, that's the thing, because at least in Austrian law, when we do like a joint venture with another country, normally the country where that company is residing in, so if let's say we do a joint venture with Canada,
Yeah.
and they build a plant in Austria, they are only allowed to own 49% of it.
Yeah, but like the other one, probably the government or some other investor or something.
Yeah.
This one is purely for the fucking minister.
Oh, it was just one that
For
one
the
guy.
minister.
Oh, yeah, that's clearly corruption. Yeah, no. This is.
It's not for the government. It's not for.
What the fuck? How greedy are you? 51%?
Exactly. Why do you think China owns us now? I keep telling you, like, in 10 years, I wouldn't be saying I'm Sri Lankan.
That's
I'd be
why-
saying I'm
that's-
Chinese.
That's why North Italians and Austrians are smart, because we only take 3 to 5% off the top normally. Normally.
We take every fucking thing that
Yeah,
we
exactly.
can get, man.
You see a little finger and you take the whole hand, or 51% of the hand at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So, speaking of the amount of grams like a 500 note bill carries in Greece, in the main port in Greece, like Pyrrhus.
Yes.
That's the port name, if I'm not
Yes,
wrong.
it is Pyrrhus.
4 tons,
Metric, please.
4 metric tons
Yeah.
of weed
Yep.
were confiscated, hidden in cupcake making machines.
I mean, if you got the munchies,
I mean, like,
you
it's
can,
like-
you first buy the machine,
Yeah, like-
you smoke the weed and then you make a bunch of cupcakes.
Who
So
wants to-
I've heard.
Who wants cupcakes without weed?
It's very much a synergy kind of,
It's like-
I respect the dealers for being like, oh, we could send it in cigarette packets or anything else, garbage, we could like we could had it in teddy bears or something else that will not be recycled or ends up in the trash bin. No, but they were like, no, let's do something good for the earth.
Like the container was actually
literally it's the packing material,
the container was actually going from Lebanon to Slovakia.
No, that's a friendship I didn't know existed.
And also they calculated the amount, like the street value, and it says 33 million euros, and those motherfuckers who calculated have no fucking idea how much weed costs.
Maybe they were like local pricing, like what does it cost here?
Man, increased everything. Like a beer cost 8 euros in
Really?
Greece.
Is it that bad? Is it that bad? I thought it was only in the tourist hotspots that it's so bad.
Like in Athens. I don't know. I've only been to
Oh,
Athens.
dude, the rest of the country is not doing well. I mean, Athens is also not doing well. For a country that makes its money out of ruins, and shipping, it's not doing well.
It's like the only other place I have heard that in Viennese titty bars beers cost 8 euros.
It can.
Yeah.
It can.
So
Depends on the titty bar.
Yeah, apparently like the beer in Greece.
It's just no titties, just
no
8 euros.
titties, just 8 euros.
All the drawbacks, but none of the benefits. Oh man, 8 euros for beer. It's insane. What is this? Fucking Switzerland?
Man, what? Like either that or the police didn't provide.
Oh yeah. No,
the full amount.
It's Greek police, bro. It's Greek police. They are probably. Oh no, it fell through the cracks.
These motherfuckers might be getting high like a motherfucker right now.
Okay, Officer Cannabisonopolis.
News coming from Germany.
Mm.
From Lothringen.
It's normally if you have in the title monkey Germany, the next thing is probably something racist. So I'm very happy about this one. Like really happy about this one.
Monkeys from a zoo in Lothringen escaped for the 3rd time.
Well done. Well done, monkeys.
Within 2 weeks.
You broke German engineering 3 times in a row. Somebody's getting fired. Franz, I gave you free escapes.
How come monkeys in a zoo are more smart than German engineers?
Yeah. They're like, Hans, this is impossible. The monkeys, they are too tiny. They fit through the grates. I can't design them closer to each other.
Like
it would be unsafe.
Imagine the monkeys escaping the gate and showing the middle finger to all the animals there, and the fucking zookeeper, yeah, fuck off.
And the fun thing is, they are not like dangerous or anything. As long as you don't.
Monkeys are not dangerous.
No, these ones, they're Berber apes.
That's how Austrian this motherfucker is.
No, they're Berber apes. They're fine. They're fine. As long as you don't attack them or go too close to them, you're fine. Yeah. If they grab your food, just let them grab the food and let them run away with it. Like I think
that's what you do with any monkey.
You know what it is? I think what it is. They have been like, because it's a German zoo, it's probably very well run. Yeah. So they probably get like the really appropriate diet. Yeah. But they like on the first excursion, they like found a Käsekreiner, or like a what is it called? A Currywurst stand, and they were like, oh, we have to get back, boys, and that's why they break out now, is just to get some beers and some, they're fully integrating and the Germans won't have it.
I wish there was a footage.
I don't want these apes in our society.
You think those monkeys speak German?
oh yes. Oh, those are some German apes right there. Coincidentally, one of them is called Oliver Kahn.
I came up with a joke.
That is a joke that is 20 years old, and you're welcome.
That is never gonna. I'm not gonna say that. That's
smart idea. Like, whatever you were about to say, just don't.
That came up really bad, like in my head, like those. Anyway.
Yeah, let's.
I can simply say the joke was
used to be good somewhere else.
At some time ago.
Yeah, exactly. Would have killed in the Third Reich. Yeah. That's all we're saying.
Oh shit! If I would have said that joke, immediate cancel.
Cancelled,
Like,
yeah.
you know?
It's fun to have like the brain capacity to cancel yourself.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Like, you know, when that's the thing when you come up with a joke and you know it's bad, like just don't say it. Like, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a sickness that I have, especially with my puns.
Yeah.
I have to just get it out of my system. It's like a catharsis kind of thing. But I
More
totally
news
understand.
coming from Germany. More news coming from Germany.
Oh shit.
Amazon
Yeah, fuck you.
banned FFP2 masks in their workplace in Germany.
Not cool, Amazon.
Well, there is a backstory to it, because in Germany, if you wear FFP2 masks, you are obliged. Is it obliged or you are required?
You're required to
You are-
take a break if you do heavy labor.
Like, if you do heavy labor...
So if you're pregnant, for example, that's heavy labor right there.
Yeah.
That's the heaviest labor you can have.
Yeah.
It's literally called labor, you know? Like,
So in Germany, like, if you are wearing an FFP2 mask and
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing heavy labor, you are entitled to 30 minutes break every
few hours, every few
every
hours.
couple of hours.
yeah.
So
And
but-
Amazon won't have that.
yeah, and also in Germany, like, you know, in this kind of fields,
Yeah.
FFP2 masks are not mandatory.
Yeah.
So
They're
you-
recommended
They are recommended, but
because
they're
they
not
make
mandatory.
sense, because they are way more efficient. And
I still question
guess
that,
what you do when you do heavy labor?
Yeah.
You breathe more, motherfucker.
So because of this, so Amazon banned FFP2 masks in their field,
Yeah.
like workplace.
Yeah.
So fuck
Screw you, Amazon. We love your service. We will take any. we will shill for Audible the moment we get a request by them.
Amazon, keep doing whatever you are doing as long as I get my packages
Yeah.
on same day delivery.
As long as you say that it is same day and then it actually shows up.
Yeah.
That's very important, because I have many a times ordered a thing that they said it would arrive in 2 days and gotten it like 5 to 7 days later.
You don't have Amazon Prime?
No, of course I do. You're like, oh shit, right. Oh, Amazon sucks.
Does it, like, come on Amazon, like, just
No,
keep
no,
doing-
the thing is, I think you got a good Amazon Prime because you used to live in a really rich district, and I think Amazon just prefers those.
keep up the hustle.
You gotta respect it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon, big up to yourself. Just kill those people who are working for you.
It's
And
funny that
we are getting our.
it's funny that you ship
And
the
if anybody
FFP2
is
mask.
fucking watching this, please don't clip that shit and post it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like, I mean, like, post it with the whole context.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be nice. Yes,
That-
but also, I think it is very ironic that a company that makes so much money with shipping FFP2 masks doesn't allow its own workers to wear to wear it, because I bet you it's in the recommended tag.
yeah.
The Amazon choice is definitely an FFP2
How does
mask.
it work? Like, you know, if you're an Amazon worker, like when you Google when you search in Amazon FFP2 mask and it
doesn't
says
show up.
we do not recommend this if you work for us.
No, it has that. You know, it has that red label. This item does not ship to your location.
Yeah. According to your profession,
Yeah,
you shouldn't be ordering this.
Yeah. For whom are you ordering this? Is this for somebody outside the company?
Is
Then
this a
it's-
gift?
Yeah, exactly. That's the only
Does
option.
this contain a gift item?
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, fuck you, Amazon. Like treat your workers well. So
No. Just treat your workers.
Yeah.
That would be already an improvement.
Andreas is saying this is regarding the health minister.
Mm-hmm.
It was not directly, but answer. He literally denied that they entered the bloodstream after another guest in the interview asked him about it.
All right.
But at least he's not a fucking primary school teacher, so it's still an improvement.
It's a fantastic improvement in my opinion.
And we are coming to two more news coming from the United States, and this is not about shooting.
Yay!
This is not about shooting. I don't know how many of you all remember about the Josh fight.
Yes.
It was about exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
Like a dude named Josh sent a message to pretty much all the Josh,
A bunch of Joshes.
that he can find on Facebook.
Yeah, he Joshed.
And he gave like the coordinates and like they were gonna fight for their name, and whoever the winner is gonna keep the
Josh, and everybody has to change it.
their
Yeah.
name. And it actually fucking happened. It happened on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is insane. Like we had what was it? Storming Area 51.
Yeah.
We had like all of those other things. The what was the other one? The other big one. When they released the UFO tapes.
The UFO shit.
Yeah,
from
all
the
of that. The obelisks.
Yeah.
Where they had like those. The big
What happened to those
Oh, they all disappeared, man.
like-
That was a real hot trend for 10 to 14 days.
Like
and then
really, I don't know what the
it
fucking
burned out
marketing
so
strategy.
quickly because the funny thing was like the first obelisk was like kind of well made and like placed in a way where it could be found,
Yeah.
but it would be very unlikely that it would be found. And every subsequent one was just like, oh, I'm just putting it here. Oh, this is a meme now, you know? So it burned out real quick. And they also didn't, like, there was no artistry to it. Everybody just made the same fucking obelisk.
Yeah.
It was really boring, you know? Make something different, assholes. The fucking crop circle guys know what they're doing. They're doing different crop circles every single time.
Yeah.
It's not like there's artistry behind it. You're just copying. You're just cheap imitators.
Anyway,
Yes.
like who won the Josh's fight was
Oh, yes.
like it was a bunch of grown ass men in costumes and like
Do you
with
think
this,
is this a pandemic like repercussion?
yeah, I don't know, it was in Nebraska, but like
Yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing
So-
else to do there.
so who won was actually a 5-year-old
Sure.
kid who is not even named Josh. His name is Yusuf Nasir.
He has a gun.
So all the men like they fought and like they agreed like it's the kid who's gonna win. Like it's a
Aw.
5-year-old kid. It's like
it's
it was all
wholesome. It's
it was
wholesome.
all in good spirit.
Aw.
And then the next one is going to be fight for like it's mats like it's a mat.
Yeah.
Like,
Death mats.
Yeah, I
Why don't they call it death mats?
like, and it's going to be with like they're instructed to bring Nerf guns,
Yeah. So you have
and it's in America.
yeah. Somebody's gonna bring a real gun.
Let's hope not.
No, I'm hoping so much. Or that
We're
one.
hoping.
Or that one asshole who brings the Nerf gun, but then replaces all the tips with scalpels. Because that exists, or
Yeah.
you push a nail through it because you're thinking that's fun,
Yeah.
and somebody loses an eye. Yeah, I can see that happening. Or what I could also see happening is a YouTuber. I don't want to name names, but a YouTuber building like one of those technicals from the Iraq War, with the machine gun on the back.
Okay.
But it's like a double-barreled or quadruple-barreled like Nerf gun
Nerf
with
gun.
like 5,000 shots, and just like literally like a hailstorm of bullets. If that happens, I would be very happy. But let's see, because it's a
Like-
year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a year.
Yeah, so we will not report on this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, depending on.
You never. That's what we said in our first season. As well.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's true. That's oh no, fuck me.
So one
We never
last
wanted to go to 30 episodes.
one last news coming from Florida.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously has to be Florida because this kind of shit doesn't happen
No, or
anywhere
Tyrol.
else. Like in Tyrol.
Yeah.
A flying turtle injured a woman, a 71-year-old woman. And like I just read the transcript of the 911 call, and it was fucking funny because it went like so what happened was they were cruising on the highway
Sure.
and
Open top, I guess.
a flying turtle came and broke the windshield.
Holy
and
shit.
hit the woman.
Whoa. I did not know that. That is crazy. That's the least.
How unlucky is this woman?
Dude, I can expect a turtle to hit me like when I go through a forest and there's like a cliff, and I'm like, maybe it fell off. You know, like animals can drop on you. I get it.
Nah,
Or it's a
this one-
crazy storm or something like that, or I'm inside a tornado. You know, in the Philippines or something like that, and there's like a bunch of turtles over there. You know, I get it. But on a highway, it's the like you expect tires, other cars, humans that suicide themselves. You know, like there's a bunch of objects you expect to hit you on the highway. You know, tangentially. You know,
A fucking flying turtle. I mean, the turtle wasn't flying. I'm pretty sure it got Super Mario'd.
Oh yeah.
Like, poop!
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm sure that's what
Because she
happened.
survived. She had the invulnerability on.
She did that like
She had the golden star before that.
That was clearly a Super Mario.
Oh
shit.
yeah, no. It's a me. Woohoo!
And so, like, when the daughter called and said, like, my mom got hit by a flying turtle, and the operator was
hang
like,
up.
a turtle.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a turtle? It's like that woman is one of the most unluckiest people. Luckily, she's fine. She got injured badly, but she's fine.
I like turtles.
Taking out old women one at a time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Granny Killer 9000. Yeah. That's the turtles now. Yeah.
The Florida turtle.
Again, nature is hitting back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hitting back in a very strange way.
So with that, we conclude our news.
Yay!
And we are so.
We have
before
some.
I can't imagine that I didn't comment
Bookkeeping.
on your fucking hat.
That's commendable.
At least it adds some flavor to your head.
Oh fuck yeah! No, this is finally I've hair on my head again. Yeah. No, I'm very happy about this hat. Also, I think it fits me perfectly.
It does.
I'm a bit of a brown what is it called, an autumn type. I'm more of an autumn type, you know. So this
Like
fits very well with me.
Like today, your dress code is
Pretty well.
sway, I would say. Anyway,
This is when your middle-aged dad thinks he's dressed in a cool way.
there are a few things I want to plug before we end
Yes.
this episode.
Me too. But you
Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, Carmen Rodi is doing his virtually hilarious show this Friday.
That has been a weekly show that's going on
Yep.
since the pandemic
The
started.
second best Zoom show right after yours.
Yeah.
And it has a fantastic lineup. It's the penultimate episode, I think, of his show. So come check it out because I am on it. That's the reason why I'm pitching it this time. No, but seriously, it's a great show. Virtually hilarious on Zoom, Facebook, all the social meets. Yeah, Carmen Rodi. If you wanna see a funny Italian guy who's not Mario. Chucking turtles at Florida women.
At 71-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Was it Carmen?
Huh?
Was it Carmen? No, we don't want to allege anything. But he loves to throw turtles.
Yeah.
That's what I know. That's his favorite hobby. Especially red-shelled ones because they automatically hit the person that you need. The blue turtle with the spikes he keeps for the bedroom. And the second thing is obviously Dr. Tinderlove is gonna continue shooting next week if the weather holds up, because we wanna do an outside episode. Yep, outdoors, outside, just fully weatherized. Yep.
So we have a show. Paul and I, we are planning on doing. This is going to be interesting.
We'll see about that.
The pilot show will be airing. It's gonna be on Twitch. So if you don't like, it's gonna be on Twitch. It's gonna be live. It's about 2 comedians commenting on like not reacting
schlocky horror movies.
So we're gonna get wasted. We're gonna get wasted before
and
we
the
start.
fun thing is we will put up a timer.
Yeah.
So that you can watch alongside us the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do that as well. So
oh, by the way,
hopefully we don't fucking get a heart attack because we're gonna get wasted as much as we can before before we watch the show. And like
substance abuse is the name and substance abuse is the game.
We're gonna be heavily wasted, and then we're gonna watch a horror movie. And
should I pick it, by the way? Should I pick the horror movie?
I don't know any horror movie. The only thing I know is there are no brown people in horror movies.
Because I know there's like an Indonesian horror movie scene and a Korean
one.
Does Sri Lanka have a horror movie scene?
Yeah, but those are funny ones.
Okay.
We need to pick like well-known horror movies.
Should we?
Yeah. We want people to watch. Like, why? Like, people are joining in now. People are literally...
They don't know what 7
People
p.m.
are literally
means.
joining in now. Like, welcome to the show, but we are at the end of the show. But please hang out because this
and then you can just use the stream feature to skip to the front again and then just watch the whole thing and like it and share and subscribe.
And then on the 9th, like now this is gonna be very
9th.
This is gonna be a little bit confusing. So on the
Yes.
9th we have our Mother's Day special comedy storytelling show, and we have amazing Vienna-based comedians from very different backgrounds telling the stories about.
Why didn't you call it Your Mama?
No, it's called Holy Shit Mother.
Yeah, that's also not bad.
Yeah. So So it's a donation-based show. You can donate whichever amount that you wish. But if our next online lockdown laughs, like the Zoom comedy show, is on the 30th of May.
Yes.
It's a Sunday.
Yes.
So we want you to enjoy your weekend and have
Then
some
you can
laughs
chill out
before you
with
go
us.
to work. So if you buy the tickets to Lockdown Laughs, you do not have to donate to the Mother's Day show. Now the trick is our Lockdown Laughs happening on the 30th and the Mother's Day is happening on the 9th. So make sure you get the tickets before the 9th so you don't have to donate.
Right.
So if you don't buy the ticket to 30th, then if you want to see the storytelling show, then you do have to buy a ticket. I hope I said it as clear as I can.
Malinda is doing a 2-for-1 offer. Go fast.
Yes, it's 2-for-1 offer. If you buy a ticket for Lockdown Laughs, which is happening on the 30th of May, we have an amazing lineup.
We have only infinite tickets to sell.
we actually, no, we only have 90 tickets to sell.
Oh shit, we only have 90 tickets to sell. That's less than infinite.
And this summer, it's going to be even better because it's 1 ticket per household.
Ooh.
So it doesn't matter how many people are there.
VG bonus.
Like, you only have to
really
buy 1
weird
ticket.
mother-son relationship bonus.
If we have a great lineup, it doesn't matter. We have a great lineup. We have Grant Gallagher, like a Scottish comedian based in Prague. We have Regina Barry's one of the best comedians in Vienna.
Fantastico.
We have Liz Donahue. And
Liz is in the house.
Liz is in the house. And we have Anshita Cole, one of the greatest Indian female comedians.
You know what I call her?
What?
Lizzie.
Yeah. I hope you don't say that. Like,
No. I will never see that in her face.
You know this is recorded and she probably might see this.
I doubt it.
Liz, if you see this,
yeah,
I have
me.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah, this was unscripted.
So please help us buy a ticket, and we like, if you buy a ticket, you can see the Mother's Day storytelling show for free. You don't have to donate anything, but if you don't buy a ticket before the 9th, you will have to donate to get the link. Like, because we put so much effort into this, we actually work hard to get these shows. This is, at the end of the day, it's not only about us doing this, it's all about us making you laugh. So on the Mother's Day, if I would say, like, you can see how comedians became who they are at the moment, or why they go to therapy.
Exactly.
So
Perfect.
And next Sunday, we are coming to our season finale. And hopefully that's gonna be our last episode. Like I think
But
we
we
are
will see each other again if there's another lockdown.
yeah, of course we are coming back. Like that's the thing. Like I think
Guess who's back?
I think we are the only podcast hosts that wish to not come back.
Yeah. This whole thing hinges on the fact that we are unhappy.
Yeah. So next Sunday, tell all your friends. And now that I see like people are joining at 8 p.m., we might do it at 8 p.m. Next Sunday we
When
might
it
do
gets
at 8
dark
p.m.
outside. Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
We will do it at 8
Let's
p.m.
just call it the Sunset Hour Show.
Yeah. So catch us next Sunday for the last time in this second, third, and fourth wave of COVID. And hopefully we don't have to return again after next Sunday.
Yes.
And until then, my name is Malinda Perera.
My name is Paul Jacobs. Adios, amigos.